Hello everyone, I'm Roberto for another video review. This time we have Mr Kipling's chocolate and caramel reindeer slices. Yes, there we go. Yeah, good view. Yes, so basically these are one of many different versions of these slices that Mr Kipling do. It's ridiculous really. I mean, there must be literally about at least 10 different varieties that I've reviewed over the years, and probably even more released I've not reviewed. And this is their festive offering, so it's presumably a limited edition one. But those of you will notice, the eagle-eyed among you will see the sell-by date there is the 6th of November. 6th of November. I mean, you know, I realise Christmas starts early every year, but I mean, that's ridiculous. Yeah, so I'm sure they're still fine to eat, but obviously I've been saving them to review towards Christmas, and then I've realised that that's there. I mean, that's ridiculous, that. So, you know, I realised I did buy them maybe a month or, well, 2 months ago maybe, but that's crazy, that. So it just goes to show, doesn't it? But I'm sure it'll be fine, because it's best before, it's not used by or whatever, so, and they've been stored in a cool, dry place, so there we go. But they look very nice, yeah, I think they look really nice. These ones are the good ones, because a lot of these Mr Kipling slices sometimes lose this sort of, you can see that sort of caramel sort of drizzle in the middle. A lot of them have a variant of that. Some of them don't have that in at all, and I found if they don't have that bit in the middle, that sort of, in this case it's probably a caramel cream, whatever, they're just too boring and have perhaps not dry, but they just don't have anything to them. The only taste is the fondant at the top, that sort of top layer. And you can see there, so there's a view at the side what they look like. So they come in this like transparent packaging. So it's massively excessive packaging here. I say it every time. Basically, you'll see in a minute when I open them, but there's so much space between the packs in these. It's ridiculous. They're literally probably about half the size of this box is what's actually required. Yes, what's the description? So the nice description, as in the one that they've padded out, it says chocolate and caramel flavour sponge topped with a chocolate flavoured icing and red drizzle. But then the more official, less exciting sounding one, usually anyway, it says layers of chocolate flavoured and caramel flavoured sponge sandwiching a caramel flavoured filling, fizzle, topped with a decorated chocolate flavoured icing. It actually sounds a bit better really. So layers of chocolate flavoured and caramel flavour, layers of chocolate flavoured and caramel flavoured sponge sandwiching a caramel flavoured filling, 12%, topped with decorated chocolate flavoured icing. So there's lots of, doesn't read very well that at all, yeah, but there we go. So it says 100% natural flavours, no artificial colours, no hydrogenated fats. Lovingly baked in Britain, it says there. So if that matters to you, there you go. So yes, there we go. Right, nutritional information per slice, 33 grams, 138 calories, 6.2 grams of fat, 2.1 of which are saturates. There we go. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, so you can't deny that is definitely a Christmas limited edition one, but but it was obviously around in October, probably end of October, beginning of November, judging by the sell-by date. So crazy. Yeah, looks very nice. I think I quite like it. I don't know why the reindeer slices. I mean, I assume there's no reindeer in it. But don't really. I guess it's just the design. Well, I don't know. Maybe the design on the top is meant to look like reindeer antlers, but I mean it doesn't. So, in any way, shape, or form, so I really don't know what's going on there. A tenuous link. I think you'd say a tenuous link. But there we are. Okay, well, let's give them a taste, shall we? I think it's a valid one to be tasting these, even when the past are so, because I say, these are Christmas edition things. You would buy this expecting to eat them at Christmas, not at the beginning of November. I don't care what you say. So if these do taste bad because of the past the best or whatever, then I think that's a fair enough rating to give these. I don't think they will taste any different, but I think it's fair enough because these are Christmas products to eat around Christmas. It is now the 7th or 8th, I think it's the 8th today of December. It's not the 25th of December or anything like that, and I think it's fair enough to expect that these should be edible at Christmas time. I think there's no excuse if they're not, so there we go. Okay, let's give them a go. Give them an open. I always forget where I'm up to. Give them an open. Let's do that. Oh dear. Okay, I want to apologise I'm off centre. I think I'm about straight enough, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to give these an open, so let's do it. So you can see they've got these like tabs at the top where the cardboard folds in, so you can rip them. There's like a tear here thing. But if you're careful, you can usually just manoeuvre it so that they come out without tearing the cardboard. So I usually like to do that just because I always feel a bit bad. So you can see there's 2 layers of 4. Some of these limited edition ones come in packs of 6. So, you know, they're conning you again out of all that. So, there we go. So you can see, this is what I was talking about. All that wasted, you know, this wasted space. I mean, look how much space there is between each of these. You know, they don't need to be like that at all. I realise they want individual wrap packs or whatever, but they still don't need to be like that, even individually packed. And they don't need to be individually packed either. I just, you know, it's such a joke, isn't it? And you can see there's no, some of these limited edition ones as well have had like pictures on here, like a bear or something, you know, but this one's got no reindeer on it, so they've kind of not even doing that anymore. Yeah, the reindeer part is really spurious, as I say, but they do look sort of Christmassy. You know, there we are. So yeah, so you can see here, so we've got the width here of these whole things. So it's the whole thing, the width of it is 18.6 centimetres. And I can tell you, I can easily, you know, I mean, 18.6 is 4 of them, and each one is about 2.6 in width. You know what I mean? So it's like, what's that, 5.2? 10.4. 10.4 basically for the whole, for all these slices. But the box width is at 18.6. So it's like 8 centimetres, 8.4 centimetres wasted. So that's, you know, that's, you know, you can't see there really, but yeah, it's like that much on the ruler from the thumb is, you know, it's just wasted space, you know, it's just crazy really. Yeah, so anyway, there we go. So that's a big disadvantage, but they do split, as I say, you can split and eat them individually. Yeah, okay, let's open an individual one. Okay, let's have a look. So they're individually wrapped. Yeah, smells quite nice though. It does smell nice. You can see a bit better of an image there. There we go. Yeah, so have a look. There we go. Yes. Very nice. Yeah, a bit of a hole in it there. Okay, so height-wise, from the top to the middle to the bottom, about 2.4, 2.4. And the length, 7.4, 7.3 even. Well, I'll say 7.4. Yes, and the width. But yeah, 2.7 I think. 2.6, yeah, 2.7 I think overall. Maybe 2.6.5. Yeah. So as I say, you know, but the overall packaging, as I say, this little container each is 4.7. So the thing is 2.6 or whatever it is, and it's 4.7. So it's 2 centimeters extra. You know, it's just ridiculous. Let's give it a slice in half as well. Yeah, so you can see there's a good caramel layer there. But that will make all the difference. The fondant in the caramel is quite a thick fondant on top as well in this case. So I think I'm predicting these will taste quite nice. So yes, I think without further ado, I think we should get into it. Yeah, let's give it a go. Right, okay everyone. Right, so cut one in half as you saw. So I'm going to taste. Yeah, it's going to taste like that. So let's give it a go. Not too bad. I didn't taste the caramel there. There is a distinct caramel layer there. I didn't taste any there, so I'm going to eat from this side because it does fade out towards the end. So it doesn't, which is a bit rubbish. Can't really taste the caramel, to be honest with you. I guess there's something there, but it doesn't taste like caramel. I guess the fondant at the top has a rough fondant chocolate taste. Yes, it's chocolate and caramel flavoured sponge, sandwiched in a caramel flavoured filling, sort of a decorated chocolate flavoured icing. I mean, the sponge probably is caramel and chocolate flavoured, but you know, it's very difficult to really taste flavoured sponge. So the one caveat with this was that, again, it's a Christmas product, but for some reason had a sell-by date of November, early November, so there is a chance that something's degraded since then. But as I say, I think it's fair enough to review them. A Christmas product that it's intended really to be eaten around Christmas. If it's gone off before that point, then I think that's their problem, you know. So that's fair enough to review it in that case, I think. Perfectly legitimate. And to be honest with you, I can tell it tastes perfectly fine. Even if it didn't, you know. So yeah, I'm going to try another one. I think they're just The problem is the camera doesn't go all the way to the edge. You can see clearly it's upside down, but you can see there at the edge it clearly doesn't go all the way to the edge. You can kind of make up the caramel there. So it stops about a centimetre away from the edge. And you can't really taste it anyway, and the sponge doesn't really taste of chocolate or caramel. The icing on the top has a bit of a taste, does taste a bit chocolatey, but I would say things that are flavoured chocolate don't really tend to taste of anything really, for whatever reason, you know. It's surprisingly not a great flavour. It's how when you see chocolate sponge cakes, you think, oh, that'd be brilliant, you know, but really they're not actually that great. Yeah, the fond icing is okay. As you can see there as well, the indent there, you can see where that caramel sponge is there, where it's like a lip. So that's why there's no caramel there, because it's kind of like in this indent there. You can see all the chocolate sponges stuck to it. So that's why it doesn't go all the way to the edge. It just moistens the sponge. You can see it's glinting a bit in the light. Yeah. I dissected a bit to try and taste the individual flavours, and it's just another average one of these slices. They're all pretty average, these slices. They're poor to average. Some of the lower sugar ones are just not very nice. And all these other limited edition ones, they just seem to just not really have much going for them at all. I say the sponge just doesn't really taste of anything. The fondant on top is okay, but because it's chocolate flavoured, I say chocolate flavour is not. I can't drop these. I got static. Because the chocolate flavoured stuff, it generally just doesn't taste that great. I don't find. I mean, chocolate tastes great. Chocolate flavoured stuff doesn't. It just tastes very bland and doesn't really have any taste to it. And I think the caramel filling, it might moisten the sponge a bit, so it's not quite as dry. But again, you can't really taste any caramel there. Might be an odd. You know, if it wasn't there, you might think, oh yeah, I can tell the difference. But not really. And the fondant ice, as I say, is probably the strong point. But because it's flavoured with chocolate, it's not a great taste really. It's a bit sort of, you know, I'd rather just have chocolate on top. Yeah. I think the whole thing just pretty average. I think a 3 out of 5. I mean, there's not much more to say on it. It's a nice decoration. The box looks great. It looks nice. You know, these do look good. Yeah, they look great, I'd say. Yeah, but they're just average taste. They just don't have really that great a taste. And they're all like this. These vanilla slices. I think there might be one that tasted pretty good. I think it was the unicorn one they did. I think that wasn't too bad. But this one would taste better. But it's just the fact that it's the chocolate flavours. Just not overly great. Yeah, because as I say, chocolate flavoured sponge, chocolate flavoured fondant, it's just not that. You know, it's not. It's paradoxically, would you say? Conversely, it's not a great flavour. You know, chocolate is great. Chocolate flavoured stuff never tends to be that great. I don't think. I say, I mean, you know, chocolate flavoured ice cream is great and everything, but even then, I'd still say other ice creams with chocolate in it are better. It's where it's at, if you know what I mean. If you stop and think about it, you know, it's actually like chocolate brownie pieces in Ben and Jerry's that make it taste nice. You know, even with vanilla, whatever ice cream, and you know, and the caramel bits and stuff. It's really that really does it. You know, yeah. Well, let me know what you think if you think otherwise. But I think for these, yeah, for me, I would say 3 out of 5. They're not bad. Tempted to give them lower than average really. I think the bar is quite high these days, but I mean, you know, they're okay. Maybe I'll lower it to 2 out of 5, I think. I don't know. We'll see what I do when I come to review them. I might have sampled one again, but I said the bar's quite high now. It's quite difficult to say everything's average. I think an average bar is probably something better than this really nowadays. So, we'll see what I think, but 2 or 3 out of 5. We'll see what I put in the caption. I've probably already done it ages ago, but yeah, anyway. There we go. Okay guys, let me know what you think. Let me know if you've had all these sort of Mr Kipling slices, angel slices, malarkey. See what you you know, if you've liked them or not, or you have a favourite, because there's been so many of them, as I say. Yeah, go out, probably, you know, yeah, just search my videos, you'll be able to find them. I'll probably do some kind of link, or it'll be at the end or whatever, something or somewhere, or some kind of playlist. But who knows? But there's been a fair few of them, let's just say that. Okay guys, take care. Let me know what you think. Follow me to subscribe to my videos, Patreon as well. Yeah, leave a comment or 3, and I'll see you next time. Take care everyone, see you later. Bye for now. See ya. Have a great Christmas if you're about to celebrate it, or a great holiday, whatever you do. Have a great one. Bye for now.